Coach Mark Songy of the Jesuit Blue Jays. How is it starting this year as opposed to last year?
Well, I'm a little bit calmer and a little bit more settled in my seat from a year ago, but I'm really impressed with the way our kids are working. I think we're a little bit farther ahead than we were a year ago, according to how we're working. Don't know what kind of team we have yet. We're going to find that out tomorrow. Start learning a lot about ourselves then. But I really like the approach to our work, and I think we've put last year behind us, and we're moving on for a new year.
And that's not easy to do. I mean, you were in a bit, turmoil isn't the right word, but unsettled coming in at this time last year. But you got things calmed down and on track. Wasn't always easy, but you kept your ball on the lane.
No, it was. Yeah, we did. We kept the ball on the lane. I was able to keep the whole staff last year, and that was huge. And of course, we had a real experienced senior class who knew what was expected at Jesuit High School. So, we're kind of on autopilot right now. We're working real hard, trying to find a lot of answers to some questions we have. But again, I'm really pumped up about this year. I'm very excited about it, and it's a little bit easier to enjoy at this point because there's not as much to do as there was a year ago.
And as you mentioned, this is scrimmage week. Next week is Jamboree week. Won't you tell us what you're trying to get accomplished both this week and next week?
Well, we want to see how much we've learned this week. We face McDonough 35 tomorrow. Great football program, real well coached. Strong athletic team. We want to see how our guys match up against someone other than ourselves, because we've been banging on each other for a couple of weeks. And then, of course, we'll prepare for a football game next week, even though it won't count in the Jamboree against Hahnville. But again, I think these first 2 weeks are really more about learning what you can do, and if you've got the right guys in the right spots. And then, of course, we'll move on from there, and then the bullets start flying, so to speak, after that.
Right. August is a great time of year because every day is a grind, and it's great being out there with the kids. But the ultimate goal is to have players learn and to have them healthy for the regular season.
No doubt about that. And I think we're fairly healthy right now, considering the amount of hitting we've done and just banging on each other, like I said, for the last couple of weeks. But we're learning. I'm finding out something new about all of our players every day. Our coaches just do a fantastic job. I must have the best staff in Louisiana. I'm really impressed with them, and I get to walk around and watch some great teaching all day. I'm pumped about that.
Absolutely. That's what's fun about it. You got to love the grind. That's Coach Mark Songy of the Jesuit Blue Jays, the state champion Jesuit Blue Jays, ready for year 2 and a continuing saga. Thank you so much for spending some time with us, Mark.
Thanks, Coach. I appreciate that a lot.